The views expressed on the Jerry Cahill CF podcast are that of Jerry Cahill and guests, and not necessarily those of the Boomer Esiason Foundation. Nothing on the Jerry Cahill CF podcast should be considered medical advice. Such advice can only be given by a physician who is experienced with cystic fibrosis. The Boomer Esiason Foundation, Jerry Cahill and guests cannot be held responsible for any damage which may result from using the information on this podcast without the permission of your medical doctor. You're listening to the Jerry Cahill CF podcast presented by the Boomer Esiason Foundation and jerrycahill.com.
Welcome to Jerry Cahill's Living, Breathing, Succeeding podcast series. This show, transitioning from pediatric to adult CF care, has been made possible with financial support from Mylan Pharmaceutical. Today you will meet Amanda Raiano, 26 years old from Yorktown, New York. Amanda was diagnosed at birth and also has a brother with CF that is post-double lung transplant 2 years. Amanda attended Iona College and graduated with a degree in speech. From there, Amanda attended an accelerated nursing program at Pace University and started her career as an RN in 2018. Amanda is currently an RN at a White Plains hospital and enjoys spending time with her family and friends and loves to travel.
Hello, my name is Amanda Raiano, 26 years old. I have cystic fibrosis. I was born with cystic fibrosis. I am from Yorktown. I have a brother who also has cystic fibrosis. He had a double lung transplant 2 years ago. I am currently a registered nurse, White Plains Hospital. Growing up with cystic fibrosis definitely was different. When I was in school, I kind of felt like I was oddball out, but I had great family support. My mom, my dad, always on top of me with my care. I pretty much led a normal life. I played basketball, played softball, tried to stay as active as possible because I feel like that was a big part of growing up, to stay healthy when you get older. Going to nursing school with CF was probably one of the hardest things I have ever done. Nursing school is classes every day, clinicals after class, so having time for my treatments was a challenge. Time management and being able to do treatments while studying was something I had to learn. I actually did ask my doctor if she thought it was a good idea or not, and she told me to be careful, but just like anyone else who doesn't have CF, we're all exposed to germs. We need to protect ourselves. It's definitely hard on your body. It's a 12-hour shift. You're walking around all day. Sometimes you don't even get a break, drink water, go to the bathroom. But for me, I had to learn how to make it work. And I make sure that I take a break. I give myself 5 minutes, sit down, just drink some water, but it's definitely a challenge. Transitioning was definitely a big deal, especially because I was younger. I didn't know what to expect. I was early. I was 17 years old when I transferred to adult care. I actually did it with my brother because my brother was 21 and we both just went together. My main concern was making the right decision for myself. I still have my family to support me, but at the end of the day, I'm responsible for my own care. And just meeting a whole new group of people. Being in pediatric with the same doctor for 20 years, 17 years, I got comfortable. So, establishing a new relationship with another doctor was definitely intimidating. There was a lot of fear going from pediatric to adult care. I just felt like with the pediatric, I just went to my appointment. I knew what I had to do because my parents were there, and I really wasn't understanding why I had to do it. Whereas going to adult appointments, now I'm going by myself, and I need to understand why do I need to go on antibiotics for 2 weeks? Why is my lung functioning going down? Oh, it is really important to do your treatments. You can't miss anything. So definitely a fear there, and just meeting the new team, even though they became part of my family. We bonded very quickly with our clinic. My mom and dad loved the care team. Dr. Domenko is one of the best doctors. I actually developed a strong relationship with the nurse. She actually, helped me get through nursing school. And, they became part of our life. We make them cookies for holidays. I'm able to text my doctor whenever I need her at any time of the night. We developed a very close relationship. I think it was difficult for my parents because now they're, alongside my care, not in charge of my care. Definitely for my brother as well, going through the transplant process. They weren't the first person that was getting updates and everything, so it definitely was hard for them to let go a little bit. When my brother got his double lung transplant, I felt scared for him, worried, and it also made me check myself a little bit, like, this could be me one day. I realized how important it is to do the treatments and to stay on top of the care. Seeing what he went through made me nervous, but he also taught me how strong he was and really gave me a reality check that I need to take my disease serious and I need to really take care of myself. He's doing great, God bless him. It's just the process of it was just scary for me and just, made me realize that could be me one day. Transitioning to an adult care center definitely made me more independent. It definitely helped me grow up. I'm able to understand more about my health, and in the end of the day, I'm responsible for my care and decisions. Recommendations for others to transition to adult care, I would say come up with like a list of questions for your doctor when you first meet them. Definitely schedule a time to meet them before. And maybe just bring your parents for the first time. If I had to transition again from pediatric to adult, I would not do anything different. I'm very happy with the transition process. I'm very happy with my adult doctor and the clinic.